Hey, hi students, I hope that you all are fine and must be doing absolutely great. Well, welcome to the ODA Class YouTube channel. Here we are going to understand one of the major concepts of chemistry, and that's going to be the isotopes, isobar and isotones. Well, if you want to know more such kind of concept, you can definitely join our innovative live learning app, and that's absolutely the ODA Class app, where you can get very good session of 7 days, and that too through the booster course. Well, here you will be getting the classes from the IITians and NITians who is going to teach you for entire week, and along with this we are going to give to you one personal session who is going to take care of your academic session, whether it be any subject. So yes, welcome to the course, and how you can join this booster course by just tapping on the link that has been given in the description box. Well, here you meet Shushmita Singh, and I have done my bachelor's from RI NCERT, also have done my master's and tried bagging the silver medal. Well, I do have 4+ experience in, if you count it in the years, and yes, I would like to just communicate with you all in the upcoming classes. So for that, you all are welcome to the booster course, which will be starting right from the Monday class, right? So I hope that you all click on the description box link and just join the session. Well, let us just talk about the isotopes, isobars and isotones. Well, going further, we have to understand that what are the key points we have to remember if we are talking about these all terms. For that, we need an atom, right? So if you look into the atom, you will find that the atom contains subatomic particles. What are the subatomic particles? Ma'am, proton, electron and neutron. So there is a very easy term and easy mnemonics to understand and remember this. That would be your P, E and N, right? So you can just go through it, and then you will be finding that yeah, it's absolutely being done, right? So you can just remember it as in case P, E, N, where P is for the proton, E for the electron and N for the neutrons. Now here the very important terms come, that how they are associated with the isotope, isobar, isotone. So for that we need to learn about the atomic number and the mass number. So we can say that all the matter is made up of atoms, and atoms contain subatomic particles, which are the protons, electrons and neutrons. Well, how are they arranged and what makes up the, if I say what makes up the entire atom and how we calculate the atomic number. So in that respect, whatever are the number of protons associated with the atom, that would be the atomic number. So we can say that number of protons present in an atom is equal to the atomic number. Well, here you can see that it is being symbolized by Z. Well, do you know the meaning that why it is being represented by Z? Let me know in the comment box. क्यों इसे हम Z से represent करते हैं? Right? So you have got 2 points. One is that the atomic number is equal to the number of protons present in that particular atom, and second thing that we can represent atomic number by Z. So let me know the reason. Well, I'm going to discuss about that. So if I say that, you must be knowing that majority of the concept, if you go to the 18th century, 19th century, back then, most of the countries were not yet developed, but if you look into the European countries, yes, they were very fond of knowing the things, and that's the reason we get that more of the German, Greek words related to the scientific appearances. So in all of these cases, you will find that yes, Z is the number. Like when you talk about the word, Z represent for Zahl, where it is ZAHL. Now this ZAHL, this has been derived from the German word, which the meaning is number, right? So we are talking about the number of the atom, and thus it represents as atomic number. Well, yes, it has been derived from the German word Zahl, and thus it is being represented as Z. So I hope that now you have got the meaning that why it is being represented by Z, right? Now, it's a very major concern that what atomic number has been given for the first element, second element, third element. You will be surprised to know that it is being named and numbered simply just by the atomic number. See, the hydrogen, right? So if you look into the number of protons present in the hydrogen, you will find that it's 1. As we know that number of proton is equal to atomic number, thus atomic number is also 1. Let us talk about the helium. Number of proton present in the helium is 2. Same case, the atomic number is going to be 2. So you must have got to know that, ma'am, yes, we can say that lithium, it has the number of proton as 3. Thus, what would be the atomic number? 3. So yes, in the similar way, we can understand the next concept of beryllium. So yes, we have gone through hydrogen, helium, lithium and beryllium. Can you just tell me that what would be the number of protons if the atomic number of helium is given? So you know that number of protons, right? Everyone, please keep a note of this. Number of protons is equal to atomic number. Well, I can write as equal to Z also, right? Atomic number. So, well, atomic number is 2. Thus, we can say that the number of proton present in the helium would be 2. If either of them is given, you can just make it equalize that yes, if the lithium atomic number is 3, then the number of proton would be 3, right? Now, here the number of proton is 3, so what would be saying about the atomic number? 3. Beryllium, 4, number of protons, and 4 is the atomic number. Now, going forward, if you look into the other one, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, you will get to know that yes, this same formula applies for this. Well, what you must be knowing about the element, right? What are the elements? What are the elements falling from 1 to 10? Can you just write in the comment box? क्या है वो elements जो first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth and 10th को represent करते हैं? इन सारे atomic numbers है. इनमें कौन से elements हैं? Well, you can get through this. Atomic number is 5, so the number of protons for the boron is going to be 5. Now about the carbon. So the carbon has the number of proton as 6. So you can say that what would be the atomic number? The atomic number would be equal to the number of proton, and that is absolutely 6. Same goes with the nitrogen. If the atomic number is 7, so number of proton would be 7. I hope that now you have got that. Yes, this is the way we can find out the proton when the atomic number is given. Then oxygen, 8 is the number of protons. So what would be the atomic number? Everyone, come on, comment in the box, right? So yes, we have got to know that this is the way we need to follow. Now, definitely about the fluorine, neon, since I have been talking about the first 10 elements. Well, you will have to speak about the other 10 elements also from 11 to 20. Come on, you need to learn about this. I will be also getting one class for this where I will just, will share some kind of mnemonics through which you can easily learn the concept of elements from 1 to 20. It would be very easy. So here we can see that fluorine has a number of proton, that is 9. Same goes with the atomic number, that would be 9. Now what about the neon? Shall I leave it or you're going to write in the comment box? What would be that? So here the number of proton would be equal to the number of the atomic number, right? So that would be 10. Done. If it is done, you can just type 1 in the comment box. Now, let us go with the concept where you have to, just acknowledge that, yes, I have gone through this concept. Shall I answer one of the question? And you would be able to answer. Just look into the concept. An atom has mass number of 37 and atomic number 17. Find the number of neutrons. So this kind of question, right? So here you have to think about that. We are talking about the mass number. We are talking about the atomic number. We are talking about the neutrons. Well, we know that atomic number is 70. Well, what would be the neutron? So for this, we need to understand about the concept of atomic mass or the mass number, which I will be discussing about, right? So this kind of question, if it comes to you, you should be quite ready that yes, what are the terms related to it? So yes, we have read about the atomic number. Now let us learn about the mass number, and then definitely you can solve this question, right? So yes, let us get along with that. Now here, mass number, right? So we have been reading about the neutron, atomic number, mass number. Now can you tell me that how they are associated? So mass number is the sum of number of protons and number of neutrons, right? So yes, you have got now that mass number, atomic number, proton, they all are associated. See how we need to connect the dots. Now here you know that the number of protons, right? Number of protons, that would be equal to the atomic number, right? Now what about the mass number? So we can say that mass number, which is represented by A, that would be the sum. Sum means plus addition of what and what? Proton and neutron. Well, if you know either the number of proton, either the atomic number, you would be able to solve these kind of questions. Now let us move to the next one, where we are going to understand this concept of the mass number. So mass number is equal to the number of protons plus the number of neutron. Would you be able to remember this? The mass number is represented by A. What is the mass number represented by? A. What is the atomic number represented by? Z. Yes, absolutely, you are getting into the flow of the concept. Now here the number of proton, that is being represented as P, the number of neutron as N, and P plus N is equal to A. So you can just remember it like A, no problem. Okay, fine. Whenever it's strike that yes, A is equal to N plus P or P plus N. Hai na? It would be quite comfortable for you to remember in any point of time that, okay, fine, I should be remembering that atomic mass or the mass number is the sum of proton plus neutron. You know the concept, as well as you can try with the mnemonic. A is equal to no problem, right? That would be the sum of both. Now, when you look into this, you get an idea that yes, what would be the example? So we have to definitely look into the element, which is made up of similar kind of atoms. Now in this particular element, can you just find it out that which element we are talking about? Well, we are talking about the carbon, and the carbon has how many protons? So there are 6 number of protons. Yes, there are 6 number of protons. Given there, the number of neutron is also 6. And thus we can say that what would be the mass number? Sum of both. 6 plus 6, that goes 12. Now, how these are related with the concept of isotope, you will just get to know about this. So everyone, done with this? Mass number is equal to number of protons plus number of neutron. Well, the atomic number is equal to the number of protons. Right? Done. I hope that you can just say that yes, completed with the concept. Done. Can you star mark that? Yes, ma'am. If the question comes from this concept, I would be able to solve it, right? Yes, let us go with the next one, where you will have to just recognize, remember the same concept, and you have to apply here. So the number of proton is 7. The number of neutron is 7. What would be the mass number? Come on, be fast. 7 plus 7, right? We all know that A is equal to N plus P. So what would be the sum? That would be 14, right? Got the answer? Chalo. Now let us get along with the next concept. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो number of proton क्या है? 4. Number of neutron क्या होना चाहिए? Okay, we don't know, but here the mass number is given. Simple addition subtraction का game है यहाँ पे. तो number of proton अगर 4 है तो number of neutron कितना होना चाहिए? आप क्या कर सकते हो? 9 को आपको क्या करना है? 9 को यहाँ पे अगर आप देखो 9 minus 4, what would be the number of neutron, right? So you can guess that yes, I'm going to get the number of neutron if the value of the proton is given, if the atomic number is given, so we can find out the number of neutron. ठीक है? Okay, done. Chalo, now solving the next one. Interesting one. So the number of proton, if you can see that in this question, ये वाले question में number of proton दिया हुआ है, number of neutron दिया हुआ है, तो जाहिर सी बात है, simple सी बात है कि आप atomic number के साथ साथ आप mass number भी निकाल सकते हो. Atomic number क्या होगा? Number of proton. अब जब आप mass number निकाल रहे हो तो आपको क्या करना होगा? यहाँ पे simple addition करना होगा. 8 plus 8 क्या होना चाहिए? 16. Well, आपको पता चल गया कौन सा एलिमेंट है? एलिमेंट आप लिख सकते हो वहाँ पे. So here, of course, that is going to be the oxygen. Now, what would be the number of neutrons if the number of proton is 9, mass number is 19? क्या होना चाहिए number of neutron? Come on, tell me. What you have to do? Simple addition, subtraction. आपको 9 को 19 से क्या करना है? Subtract करना है. So here, what we are going to do? 19 minus, आपको इधर ले आना 9 को, right? 19 minus 9 is equal to what? It is going to be 10. समझ में आया? Did you get it? बिल्कुल समझ में आया होगा. अब now you all know that yes, atomic number and mass number is given there for the element. So there is a proper information given in the periodic table. So when you will look into an element, you will find out that yes, there is a particular position to place the atomic number and the mass number. अब उसका position क्या होना चाहिए वो सीखते हैं. So you can see that this is the chemical element. जो भी element है आप ले लो, oxygen, hydrogen, neon, chlorine, aluminium, natrium, anything you can take. Now suppose this is a chemical element. तो मैंने X रखा है just for the sake कि आप इस पे कोई भी put कर सकते हो. Now what would be the mass number and the atomic number? So atomic number is written in the subscript. Subscript हमेशा element के left side के below में रहेगा, right? And what about the mass number? Mass number would be represented as the superscript, right? Super से भी ऊपर kind of. So it will be as a superscript. So got it? आप इसका placement आप कर सकते हो, कहाँ पे Z होना चाहिए, कहाँ पे A होना चाहिए. Where should be the atomic number? Where should be the mass number? Done. Shall we move forward? How it is associated with the term? So atomic number and the atomic mass, which is a mass number, is represented by dash and dash respectively. Respectively का मतलब है you have to tell me firstly about the atomic number and then you will have to tell me about the atomic mass or the mass number, right? Come on, let me know. Just write into the comment box. So what would be that? Atomic number का हम जानते हैं कि क्या होना चाहिए? Z. Well, atomic mass का क्या होना चाहिए? That would be A, right? So agree with this that yes, D is the correct answer. Got it? Yes, confidence आ रहा है? Yes, solve हो रहे questions? When we talk about this concept, won't the atomic number and atomic mass, how are they associated? So simple. It is going to be very simple if you know about the atomic number and the atomic mass. Well, ma'am, what are these puppies doing here? Well, if you look into the puppies, are they different or same? ये सारे same है ना? ये सारे puppies क्या है? Same है, isn't it? So if these all are same, you can represent it. Okay, fine. The element is going to be same. यहाँ पे element क्या होगा? Same होगा. Well, what would be same? अगर element same है तो atomic number भी same होगा. And you all know that atomic number is represented as Z and that too written in the subscript. तो यहाँ पे just for case what we have done, the picture representation. तो आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे subscript सारे same है. What are the different one? We can find that superscript are different. Superscript है ऊपर में कौन लिखा था? That was about the mass number, about the atomic mass, right? So we can say that इस केस में क्या सेम है बच्चों? क्या सेम है? What is same in all these categories? Atomic number या mass number? So atomic number is same, right? Here we can say that atomic number is same, whereas what is different? Atomic mass is different. Got it? Done? So if the atomic number is same and the mass number is different, we will conclude it that they are referred as isotope. So here, in case of the isotopes, you have to remember that it would be having same element, सेम एटॉमिक नंबर. जब एटॉमिक नंबर सेम है तो डेफिनेटली एलिमेंट भी सेम होगा, बट डिफरेंट क्या है? डिफरेंट वुड बी द मास नंबर. गॉट इट? समझ में आया? राइट. नाउ लेट अस गेट along with the concept of the very first element, and that is represented as the set of isotopes. What is that? Hydrogen. Now hydrogen has 3 isotopes. What are they? And they do have the names also. So let us know. First of all, there is a very small question that what is the atomic number of the hydrogen? Everyone, first element, what would be the atomic number? That would be 1, right? That would be 1. And as we have learned that in case of the isotope, the atomic number is going to be same for the element. So, hydrogen, hydrogen having 1 as atomic number, hydrogen having 1 as atomic number. So, you have found that yes, in this case we have got same atomic number, same element. Done. But what would be different? That would be the mass number. तो यहाँ पे mass number क्या है? Different है, right? The mass number is different. Got it? Now, when you look into this, you can say that yes, this completely fill the features of the isotopes. Then we can also remember that what is the first isotope of the hydrogen known as, that is protium. When it is having 2 as mass number, then it is referred as deuterium. Deut means 2. When it is having 3 as mass number, then it is referred as tritium. So you have got to know that protium means pro, first one, then the second isotope is the deuterium, and the third one is tritium, right? Now, isotopes have same atomic number, same number of protons or same number of neutrons, or both A and B. What do you consider? इसमें से सबसे appropriate answer कौन सा होना चाहिए? A, B, C, D में सारे में. And this is single select question. आपको एक ही option choose करना है. Then you will have to choose what? Because here we can say that isotopes have same atomic number and same number of protons, because those both will be same atomic number and the element number of protons, that would be same. Thus we have got to know that both A and B concludes the question. Isotopes are the atoms of the same element having the same atomic number. So what was going to be same? That is the atomic number, and definitely the element is also going to be same, and different mass number, right? So in this category we have got carbon, that is going to be 12, 13 and 14. Now, yes, you have learned about the hydrogen, that what is going to be the isotopes of the hydrogen, protium, deuterium and tritium. Where we have the same atomic number, well, different mass number. Very important to learn about that. In case of the isotopes, they are going to be different mass number. So what would be in this case, if you have learned about the carbon, what would be in this case? What is different and what is same? Can you find it out? That 6 is the atomic number of carbon, right? So carbon is the same element. Here you can find it out. Then it is also having same as of the first atom. It is also having 6 number of protons, same atomic number. So here we can say that same atomic number, whereas different mass number. क्या होगा यहाँ पे different? 12 है यहाँ पे 14 है. So you can say that what would be different? Different would be mass number. Got it? Concept is done. So you would be able to solve multiple questions based on this. Now additional information. So you have learned about the hydrogen, carbon. So yes, nitrogen also have the atoms as isotope, where you can see that they have the same atomic number 7, 7. But when we talk about the mass number, they have different mass number. N14, N15, they are regarded as such. Now about the chlorine, you can see that 17 is the atomic number of chlorine. So again the same atoms replicates here, and you find that yes, chlorine has the 17 number of protons or the atomic number. Well, what is different here? यहाँ पे 17 तो same है, but different क्या है? What is different? That is all about the one which is written in the superscript, that is the mass number. So in this case, yes, the chlorine does have different mass number, and this is also the classic example of the isotopes. Now, what would be the answer of this question if you have learned about the isotopes of the hydrogen? So the given isotope of hydrogen is known as, if it is having the mass number as 3, what would be the answer? Come on, you all can do it. Come on, answer it in the comment box. Is it going to be protium, tritium, deuterium or trio? What have we learned for the case of if it is having the mass number as 3? Well, 3 represent for the tri. So what would be the answer? Tritium, right? Got it? Now, moving to the next one, you all can now say that yes, we are now very confident about the isotope. What about the next term? That is the isobar. Well, in this concept, it is quite associated with the isotopes, only a fraction of difference. There is a very small difference. If you look into it very clearly, you will find that what is same. जो आइसोटोप में डिफरेंट था वो यहाँ सेम है. क्या आइसोटोप में डिफरेंट था? वो है mass number. But in case of the isobar, you can find that they are having same mass number. But what is different? Different is the element, and so would be the atomic number. So if they have different element, thus they will have different atomic number. And what is same in this case? In this case, we have the mass number same in case of the isobar. Got it? Now, are you able to clarify that what is the difference between the isotope and the isobar? Well, when you look into this featured in this diagram, you will find that in that case, in the case of the isotopes, we were looking for the same puppy. But here in this case, we have found that, okay, fine, there are differences between the puppy. So, would be the difference in the atomic number, right? So, this is different from this. This is different from this. So, you can say that in this case, we have different element, right? Just now we have got through the concept of the isotope that in that case, there was different mass number but same chemical name for each of them. There was the same element, but in this case, they're going to have different element. If the different element, different atomic number. Then what would be the same? So in this case, what is same? The mass number is same, right? So let us follow with this. You can write here atomic number. What would be? It would be different, right? But what is in the case of the mass number? It would be same. So in the case of the isobar, we have got to know that the mass number would be same. So you can see here the atomic number, the chemical element, they both are different. Here in this case there is argon, in this case there is potassium. So you can find it that both are different. So would be the atomic number 18 and 19. They both are different. But what about the atomic mass? But what about the mass number? What would be that? So in that case we have the same mass number. Agree? You do have the classic example of argon and the helium, that is the potassium. Now in this case also you can find it at the helium having the atomic number as 19, but in case of the calcium it has 20. Atomic number is 20 for the calcium. So both are different elements, both are having different atomic number. In the case of the mass number, what is going to be the same? So in this case we have 40 as the mass number. 40 as the mass number. So we can say that argon, then we have the helium, that is the potassium, and the calcium. They all are the set of isobars, right? Now let us get connected with the question which is going to give you a very full confidence about that. Yes, I do know about the difference between the isotope and the isobar. Isotopes are defined as the elements having dash atomic number, but they dash in their mass number and the chemical identity, the chemical characteristic. So what is that? So in this case, we can say that isotopes have same atomic number. Well, it differ in the mass number, right? So yes, we can say that A goes well with the question's demand. So in case of the isotope, you have got to know that what would be same? That would be the atomic number. In case of the isobar, what would be same? Mass number. So in this question, you have solved that. Yes, what is the difference of isotope from the isobar in case of the atomic number and the mass number? Now here you have the same example of argon, helium for the potassium and calcium. So they have different atomic number having the same mass number. Got it? Right? So everyone, mass number can be determined by which of the following given formula? Come on everyone. Just pick up the best answer that suits the question. What would be the answer? Is it proton plus electron, proton minus electron, proton plus neutron, neutron plus electron, or which of the following suits the well? For the mass number, come on. Yes, in this case, we can say that mass number or atomic mass goes well when we say proton, number of proton plus number of neutron. So which of the following is going to satisfy the demand of the question? That would be proton plus neutron, right? So yes, C is the correct option. Now, yes, you have got to know the concept of the isobar. So here is one of the summarized way of the isobar. Different element, different atomic number, then you are having the same mass number. And now in this case, atomic mass can be determined by which of the given formula? Same goes for the mass number as well. That is the proton plus the neutron. Now following are the isotopes. Which of the following is there? What is the atomic number? Can you determine that what is the element? Which element symbol is given here? So Cl is represented for chlorine. And chlorine is having how many number of protons? Can you figure out the atomic number of the chlorine? So you have already found that yes, it is chlorine, right? So among C and D, we can say that 17 is the atomic number of the chlorine. And the number of proton is also going to be 17. Thus, C is the correct answer, right? So we have identified the number of protons existing in that particular element and the name of the element also. Well, the atomic number also is already given out if you know the number of protons. So yes, in this case, if you find that, what about the isotones? We have learned about the isotope, isobar. What about isotones? So in this case, what would be different? You know, there is a very easy way. N for neutron. You can just relate with this. So in this case, there would be different element, different atomic number, but what would be same? Same would be the neutrons. Taking the example of carbon, nitrogen. They have different element, right? Different element, carbon, nitrogen, they both are different element. Different atomic number, 6, 7, different atomic number for each of them. But here, do you know what is same? Same would be the number of neutron. Now, you see that number of proton is 6, different from the 7 number of proton that is for the nitrogen. Now, what about the neutron? So, in this case, we are finding out that neutrons are same. The number of neutron is same, right? So, you can say that when the number of neutrons are same, then that particular set of atoms are known as isotone. So yes, different element, different atomic number and same number of neutrons well goes with the concept of the isotone. So here you all are needed to just write into the comment box what would be here. If we know that there would be the same number of neutron in the case of the isotone. So if 8 is here, so definitely the number of neutron in this case also would be 8. What would be here? That would be also 8. And thus, you all got to know about the concept of isotope, isobars and isotones along with the atomic number and the mass number. If you want to know well-known concept about each of the topic, you all can join this booster course which is going to start right from Monday, and you all can get the classes from the IITians, NITians who are going to take classes for 7 days where you will be also gifted with a personal teacher who is going to take care of all your academics and will also counsel you. So you all can join this course right by clicking on the link given in the description box. And you all know that these are the classes where you get live interaction. You can have a live conversation with the teacher, right? So yes, you can just click on the link that is given below. Come on everyone, I'm going to see you there in the upcoming class, right? So yes, there are certain prizes, 29, 49, 99, 149 for each of the classes. You can just figure it out, and then definitely you can join the session where you can also earn by learning. So this is the app where you can earn by learning. Well, you can just redeem the coins and you can get the gifts. So there are certain gifts and the vouchers which you all can redeem when you join the class and get the coins, right? So yes, do like, share and do subscribe the channel. Let us meet in the next session. Till then, bye bye and take care of yourself.